We are in Bordeaux, called Port de la Lune, in the garden of the town hall.
Hey! Look at this! Look at this statue!
I see you have good eyes. If you look more precisely, can you tell me what you see?
It is a metal sculpture, I think it is in steel, and it seems rusty. I see a chest of three men, surrounded by circular strips. They are blindfolded and their heads are raised and hung by chain. They look suffer and their facial expressions are tortured. All three are connected to a sort of tree, like fruits.
It makes me feel bad for them. I feel their pain, their fear and their distress.
Yes, me too. This sculpture is so detailed that I can feel their pain and submission. Maybe it represents the slaves from the 18th century. I think there is a link with the legacy of slavery and Bordeaux's past.
Yes, Bordeaux, a founding member of recent Foundation for Memory of Slavery, was one of the French ports that benefited most from slavery, with up to 1,500 people deported by ship owner during the 17th and the 19th century. The city began a memorial work on this past, opening 10 years ago room on slave and slave trade in Museum d'Aquitaine.
But who did this piece of art?
It's a Iranian artist, Sandrine Planche-Rougeole, who did it during 2019. It's called Stranger Fruit. Sandrine Planche-Rougeole's work have been influenced by Billie Holiday's iconic protest song that was produced during full segregation America. It's a French figurative sculptor that has been recognized for her work in memory of slavery. Stranger Fruit have been inaugurated for the 170th year of abolition of slavery. The metallic tree have three branches symbolizing the triangular trade, at the end of which hang hoops of wine barrel in reference to Bordeaux and to ships of slavery. Inside of each are the head of three men, blindfolded, to represent their loss of identity.
The installation of this statue took place while the context in the United States is tense. Since the early years of the European colonization, indigenous people have been dispossessed of their lands and subjected to policies of systematic oppression. There was the principle of triangular trade. Europeans gave objects with little value at the Africans. Africans gave slaves in America by ships, and in America, Europeans could buy slaves at auction and return in Europe with them. The enslavement of Africans as an institution laid the foundation for institutionalized racial discrimination that continues to be felt today. Even after the abolition of slavery, segregation laws maintained a rigid racial divides in many aspects of society, from school to public places.
Although progress was made through the civil rights movement in the 60s, manifestation of racism persists, manifested in police violences against black communities, persist economic disparities and prejudicial attitude deeply rooted in mentalities. The racist context in USA remain a major challenge that require continued vigilances and all our commitment for equality and justice. It's important for me to denounce the honor.
Yes, for me too. In addition to being a sculpturally beautiful and a great piece of art that have a profound meaning and expressive, Bordeaux's past, slaves, and triangular trade are incarnated in this piece of art. Remember, for better progress.
That's a strong movement that Sandrine Planche-Rougeole did, making tribute to tortured generation of black people. I can't do anything, but I think there is solution to the problem of racism. You know, it's so devastating for so many people.
That's true. Racism causes so much suffering and divides people so deeply. But I firmly believe that education and empathy are important keys to overcome this hatred.
Yes, education plays a crucial role by teaching comprehensive history and promoting cultural diversity from the early age. We could eliminate some prejudice and stereotype.
Absolutely. And empathy is also essential. We must learn of the experiences and perspectives of others, recognize our privileges, and engage in open and respectful dialogue. At the end of the day, we must all come together to promote equality, justice, and respect for the rights of everyone, regardless of skin color, ethnicity, or religion.
It's an ongoing struggle, but we must never lose hope. Every little step forward counts in the quest for justice and harmony, like this statue or the foundation for the memory of slavery. Let's go.